In the beautiful city of Vancouver, Canada, a sinister secret was hiding in plain sight. This is the chilling true story of Robert Pickton, a seemingly ordinary pig farmer who turned out to be one of the country's most prolific and horrifying serial killers. Pickton inherited a large farm in Port Coquitlam and ran a successful business. To the outside world, he was just a quirky but harmless local. But behind this facade was a monster. He preyed on vulnerable women, many of them from Vancouver's downtown east side. He would lure them to his farm with promises of money, drugs, or a party, only to trap them in a nightmare from which they would never escape. What happened on that pig farm is almost too gruesome to comprehend. After murdering his victims, Pickton went to unimaginable lengths to dispose of their bodies. Some remains were fed to his pigs. Other body parts were found stored in freezers around the property. Horrifyingly, there were suspicions that some processed meat from the farm, potentially containing human remains, may have been given away to friends and neighbors. The thought sent a shockwave of terror across the nation. For years, disappearances from the downtown east side were dismissed. The police were slow to connect the dots, and many families were left with no answers, assuming their loved ones had simply moved on or succumbed to their difficult lives. The dark truth only began to surface when one woman managed a daring escape from the farm in 1997, barely surviving an attack by Pickton. Still, it wasn't until 2002 that a major police investigation was launched after another tip-off. When authorities finally raided the farm, they unearthed a massive and disturbing crime scene. The search uncovered DNA evidence from dozens of women scattered across the muddy, cluttered property. Robert Pickton was arrested, and the true scale of his evil was revealed. He infamously bragged to an undercover officer that he had killed 49 women and was aiming to make it an even 50. During his trial, the horrifying details of his methods were laid bare. He was ultimately convicted of 6 counts of second-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole for 25 years. The case exposed deep failures within the police force and highlighted society's neglect of its most vulnerable citizens. The legacy of Robert Pickton is a dark stain on Canadian history, but it's the memory of his victims that must endure. Their stories serve as a powerful reminder that we must protect and listen to those on the fringes of society. If you found this story important, please like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into true crime cases. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and let's make sure these victims are never forgotten. Thanks for watching.